Hey, Gavax here. So, they revealed the golden tickets today, which are currently delayed in the game. Maybe by the time this comes out, they're up, but we'll see when that comes out because there are none currently on the block. So, we're waiting for those to go live. But we're going to go through the golden tickets that are coming out today. We're going to go through the draft content more specifically in a second. So, Bo Jackson is one of them that we saw this tease last night as one of them coming out. So, there we go. Bo looks really hot. He'll have human joystick, which should be insane on him, along with his raw ability to break tackles and break tackle 99. Craven LeBlanc, I'm craving a different card, but he can get up to 98 speed for golden ticket cornerback. That's interesting. What up, Hopper Mikey? Thanks for the bits, bud. So not great, but his other stats are. So there you go. Craven's okay, I guess. And then RG3. We're basically getting a quarterback every week, almost, because there's so many that are coming out. This one has strong arms, so you're basically forced into, like, gunslinger there. So you want, like, Hot Route Master. You could go Escape Artist, Playmaker, Gunslinger on this RG3. I probably would have gone with Scrambler instead of Strong Arm, but it doesn't matter. So you're just going to use Gunslinger there anyways. So RG3 also gets up to 98 speed outside of a theme team. So these are theme team golden tickets to get to 98 speed. But that's kind of what we're getting today, RG3. So he also put a photo up of all the golden tickets that are coming, and let's go through that once we find it. There it is. All right. So add to this Cam Newton. He added that later in the stream. Cam Newton's also coming out. So we have Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Sanu, Julio, Evans, Ramsey. Evans will be kind of cool. I'm looking forward. This is a Steeler, kind of a weird choice, but maybe Trey himself actually pulled it. Zach Gentry, hot, and then tall free safety, left outside linebacker, and strong safety. So those guys, we should have a pretty amazing secondary with the height right there of Mike Evans, Taylor Mays, Megatron back there. So should be pretty exciting. Some of them that are coming to the game, but let's switch forward from the golden tickets onto the draft content. So Von Miller is coming out as a 97. He's also getting a 96, if that's not confusing enough, but we'll get to those collectibles in a little bit. Anthony Munoz is a good left tackle. You know, I think offensive linemen just kind of how they are. AJ Green, he's tall but slow, so okay on a theme team. Patrick Peterson, he always plays pretty well. I like Pat Pete the way he plays on the field. Speed 95, so you can chem that up to get to 99. Not bad at all. I don't mind Pat Pete on the field whatsoever. Leonard Williams. Well, I say he could come up to 99 with the power-up. Goes to 96. Yeah, 99 with the power-up. That helps. Leonard Williams there. Slow, but he's got good block-shedding power move stats. Nothing too exciting. Adrian Peterson, as you just saw, is also getting a golden ticket. So I think we're getting, like, what, 3 or 4 golden tickets also that are in this draft promo. Roquan Smith looks really nice for middle linebacker. Low-end block shedding, maybe against the run, not as good, but 96 hit power is beautiful with that kind of speed, too. So he's going to be moving out there pretty fast, up there with a lot of receivers and stuff. Anthony Barr, you guys know how height plays. Sadly, they don't jump this year, but it's still sweet. Todd Gurley, 94 speed, another pretty decent running back. Nothing outstanding, like a scarecrow in his field. J.J. Watt. There's a reason we got the 95 J.J. Watts this past weekend out of eggs, because this J.J. Watt upgrade, so maybe he's not going to be as pricey as he would have been. Odell Beckham Jr., right there, 97 overall with 95 speed. Just kind of a name. I mean, nothing. He's not going to be amazing in MUT because he doesn't really play well. Deron Payne, block shed power moves are much lower than you want to see. Kind of a shitty defensive tackle. Malcolm Jenkins, 80 Omega Lull, 9 speed. Trash! Jason Pierre-Paul, block shed's low, but finesse move. He's a great third down rusher for you, kind of a situational pass rusher. Brian Burns, another golden ticket, but 91 speed on this one if you can't afford that golden ticket, which many people will not be able to get. CJ Mosley, 89 speeds. Hit power's nice. Block shed is bad. He'll be fine being like a decent player on a theme team, maybe like a second middle linebacker on the Ravens squad. Adoree Jackson, 96 speed, actually plays nice with that speed, agility, acceleration. Probably one of the better cards. Obviously, he's not like overwhelmingly tall, but he can still play. Juwan James, bad run block, but good pass blocker out there. These cards should be going for training value, I'd assume. So they won't be expensive. That's why they're not like great, but I think they're well-balanced cards. You know what I mean? Like, they're fine. They're not going to dominate the field of battle like a lot of golden tickets will, but I think they're fine, right? They're okay. Bud Dupree, 90 speed out there, bad block shedding, but good power moves. So another situational pass rusher or user. You don't mind, but Steelers have so many outside linebackers that he doesn't really make that big of a dent on their team. Next up, Evan Ingram, a fast tight end, always nice. Lower run blocking, but, you know, he's a receiver tight end. David DeCastro, we got 2 Steelers, hashtag blessed. I know Giants got like 4 cards or whatever. Strength, awareness, pass block, run block, all top tier. So great upgrade to the Steelers right there. Jabril Peppers, here's a Giant like I was talking about. 92 speed, zone coverage 90. Not that good, actually. Actually bad. Calvin Ridley, solid for you Falcons fans, right? Him and Julio going to be good next to each other. Jimmy Smith, terrible. Unusable, 91 speed. Laken Tomlinson, good run blocking. That's kind of what you want. The interior, pass blocking. It's like, I don't know. You're just going to get shit anyways. Tough to say. This card sucks dick in a bad way. Used a lot of teeth. 90 speed. Randall, again, lots of teeth with 92 speed. 69 hit power. Bad for a safety. Greg Olsen, little slower. I prefer the Ingram card over this, but 6'5", that'll play. Maybe not amazing, but it'll play. Logan Mankins, I think this is a good card, actually. I actually like this well-balanced left guard. I think Cam Newton's the #1 overall pick, and he will not bring out a whole lot of thoughts. Because when he dropped in 17, that draft Cam Newton was like by far the best quarterback in the game. Right now, these stats, not even close. Not even close. With 88 speed, you'll be caught by a lot of those guys that we saw on the field with like 90 speed already. So, escape artist, of course, equalizes the field a little bit. So, Cam Newton's good, but he's not that exciting, in my opinion. So, the cards themselves, like I said, are well-balanced, but not. Here's the golden ticket list with the updated Cam Newton. Well-balanced cards, but overall, nothing to really, like, drop panties, right? It's not like, I would say, dollar burrito night at the local bar or 10-cent wings. Those are real panty droppers. All right, here's your login bonus. Earn up to 297 overall draft players by playing challenges. There it is. We'll get to those sets and those challenges. Here are the challenges. So we do see there is a... They're going to only put out the first 5 drafted players, which I think is totally okay, right? With coronavirus going around, the global pandemic, they won't be in the office like they've been to previous years, so they'll be able to get the first 5 drafted players out that night, and then the rest the next day, they said, potentially into the next night for the other 27 first-round players. So there it is. Earn the 97 overall player. Did I go? Yeah, I went too far back. This is from collecting 2 draft collectibles from challenges and head-to-head house rules. So, head-to-head house rules are coming back. They actually look really sweet, but you got to play some challenges for another one. House rules also rewards a free 98 overall. Come back to this mission at 8 p.m. Eastern on 4/23 to take part in a limited draft time event. So, they're going to have packs and events. Basically, what do we call this stuff? A Blitz-type offer, I guess. I just hope it doesn't crash the servers like Blitz types offers. So that's what like my biggest concern is what the servers are going to show up as. If this is going to like just cause them nightmare all night long. Hopefully not. Hopefully that doesn't crash. Hopefully they've added extra capacity to it because I don't know. Shit sucks. A lot of times. Hopefully they called up their friends at Amazon and it's like, hey, let us borrow some of them. All right, so here are the house rules. Like I said, 30 wins, you get a 98 overall Nat draft player. You get draft diamond collectibles, so you got double Ds right there at 20 and 25. You get other rewards, 100 trophies, 15K for going above and beyond. But it's played out, so it's cooldown for 5 plays after each use and can only use twice. But you do start in the 3rd quarter this time, so it's a big W in my mind. A lot quicker to get through 30 wins. So I'm excited for this house rules. We'll see how hard it is, and we'll see what's going on. But I do appreciate that we get a 98 overall Nat draft class player, and then a 97 overall for those 2 draft diamond collectibles. So here are the solos that you get. Basically, you got a lot of rewards here. So you get the draft diamond at 75. You get the draft diamond at 150. You get a draft diamond at 225. Draft diamond at 300, and 50,000 coins for getting them all. Otherwise, wait, we can look through the rest of the rewards. 93 overall right there at 200. You get a Nat pick. 200 is that 6 to 10 draft pick collectible. 275, 6 to 10. And there it is. All right, so those are rewards for the solos. They look like moment-ish type of things. The sets are very interesting. Some of them are W's, some of them are L. Number 1 draft pick collectible. So 296 overall to earn 98 overall draft pick cam. So remember when I said, oh, there's a 99 overall draft, number 1 overall draft pick cam? You're like, hey, wait a second. 98 overall draft pick Cam Newton and a 98 overall. It's slightly confusing, but you basically take the 98s to put into the 99. But 296s, 34,000 times 2 goes for 66,000. So you actually lose. That's a whatever set. So that's kind of okay, I guess. Not really. It doesn't lose you a lot. Same thing here. 393s for 96 is a slight loss because 13,000 times 3 is higher than 34,000. So there you go. Anthony Munoz, you get this stuff. Once you do that set, you get to pick a 96 of those top 2 to 5 picks. So you get to pick one of those 4 players, and then you add those 4 players to get the. Well, we'll get to that set in a bit. But yes, these cards are usable. Some of the lower overalls are lower overall, but you gotta add more into the set, which makes me think, why don't they just do them all the same overall? Last year they were all low 80s, so they're a little high overall this year, which, you know, it's a different change, and I don't mind it. Cam Newton, like I said, the 298s. You exchange 2 draft pick Cam Newton players to return 99 overall. So 298s for a 99, which again isn't a great value. 298s for a 99. Kind of disappointed that they took that extra step instead of just going more cams, but you know, it is what it is. 2 draft pick Vons to earn a 97 overall player. I don't know. And yeah, you're right. I don't understand why this wasn't a 98 overall either. Maybe they didn't want to make gold 99s this early in these positions. I don't understand that either. But yeah, basically the same thing with Vaughn. Like we showed, 2 of those cards going to the big card. So sets and sets and sets and sets again. Darnell Savage, you saw his overall card was like, what, 80 something? So you got to put 28 of those to get 1 Savage at 97. Along with that, to get the number 1 overall pick of the draft class 20, aka Joe Burrow, you'll need to use those 298 cams to get that pick too. So a little frustrating, but they added that extra layer of cards to make it a little bit more expensive and not like amazing value right there for us. There it is. Same thing with all the other picks, all right? 96 overall. These 96 overalls to go to the 98 overall, 2 through 5. So the draft class of 20 is 98 overall, 2 for 5. But the older cards, the cards that we're getting tomorrow, are 97 overalls. So I'm sorry if it's confusing, but it is what it is. There it is. You get once you complete the set, you get those items, and then it basically redeems when those players are drafted. So you get to go for your team. Draft hero 97 overall. This is that draft diamond collectible that we mentioned earlier. So you exchange 2 draft diamond collectibles to earn your choice of a 97 overall draft hero nat. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Same thing right here. They're not repeatable, but 2 draft diamond collectibles. So there you go. Some for the solo, some for house rules. Or I think you can get them all solos. Here are the packs. 40,000 coins for a draft pack. Pretty standard for special packs nowadays. It is, you know, how do you say, terrible, because it will turn like, what, 15 to 20k in value most of the time. Maybe you'll get a rare pull once in a while. So those are the bundles that are coming out with the draft promo. You also get a 500 point 1 through 32 draft collectible. Talk about like a big old gamble, right? Talk about a huge gamble. Number 1 overall, you're like, yes! Number 13, you're all like, oh. Well, shiver me timbers, I feel like falling down in a forest and not making a sound. So, 86 overall plus draft player. It is now going for 57.50 versus 41.25. Which is crazy, right? So, the overall is lower, 86 as opposed to 87s. The cost is higher. And then I saw people in chat were like, well, guess what? You can pull a 90... You can pull a 97 out of these packs, right? But like for the people that smash the color smash reroll, you rarely pull 96s even, right? So it's a little bit of a disappointment, but they really want to destroy our methods. Of course, we'll be looking for them tomorrow. Off the top of my head, I'm not seeing a lot due to how the sets are structured. You know, that basically that middle set where you got to go from the 90 the 96 cam to the 98 cam, then the 98 to the 99. That middle, that 98 cam is basically where we're getting fucked up at. And that's one of the ways I'm like, well, I don't know if we can make coins off that because you actually lose training doing that set. Like, the rerolls were great because we could figure out ways to get them maximized in sets. But the sets, you know, I'm not going to say definitively that they don't look great and they're bad, but they don't look glitchy. We'll just say off the top of my, at first glance. But of course, once we get our hands on it, once we get the power of all our gamer skills into it, we'll take a look and we'll find it. They raised the cost in order to punish the communities finding loophole poop holes. Right. Totally true. So, cost is significantly higher. What, 1,600 coins higher? So, approximately like wait. What percentage is that? I actually don't know. 25, 30% higher? 30% higher? We're getting a team captain token. That's hot. But yeah, significantly higher. But maybe they balance the odds a little bit better towards the high-end stuff. I can't believe I said that. I know that's not EA style. So, he just wanted to reiterate here, the top 5 players from the NFL draft will be released in the game draft night, but the 27 players later in the afternoon, even the next day. For the draft picks, here are the draft pick collectibles like they talked about. And I believe that is it for the draft promo. So, there you go. Overall, the draft promo, it looks like some hot cards are coming out, but the expense of them might be a little high. I still don't expect them. Like, I would just, instead of doing all the sets and stuff, obviously you can do solos, do the house rules, get your free shit. But I don't think they're going to be, like, stupid expensive or crazy good in-game for, like, money makers. So it might be worth it to wait for them and just buy the player you want, because they'll be probably around training value, at least after a while, right? Initially, they're never at training value. Initially, it's always a smart thing to, like, make, not always, but usually it's a smart thing to, like, make them and sell them right away because people are overpaying for them out of those sets. So, we'll see. Well, when are golden tickets going live? Let me check if somebody, let's see if anybody pulled any yet. I don't know if they sent anything, but they weren't live earlier. Let's see if they're live at the end of the video. Golden tickets, Benjamin, Troy, Vic, and no new ones, though. All right, there you go. So, see you guys tomorrow for the draft content. We'll be live on Twitch today trying to pull for these golden tickets. See ya.